What if you could create 9 different popular sublimation digital products with just 2 clicks of a button and include their respective mockups, only taking you about a total of 30 seconds of your time? While sublimation tumblers definitely are the most popular product right now, they come with a little over 1 million different results within the Etsy platform. So some of these other products are definitely lesser known, however, they come with a lot less competition. The first one are the classic full wraps or even the single-sided coffee mug designs. You have the round earring sublimation designs like these ones here, as well as wind spinner designs that are about 12 by 12 that look like this. There are also things like the car coaster designs, which have the little bite taken out of them. This is what I like to call it. As well as square coasters, which are ones like these. So your more traditional coasters for like use within the house, and keychain designs. So some of the ones that are usually pretty popular are ones like these. And then there are also things like t-shirt designs like this, as well as the round coasters. So these are ones like this. They are also used like within the house and they don't have the little bite taken out of them. I was recently introduced to a way to create one design in one size and then use a simple Photoshop, I guess, action type to create all 9 of these different types of designs with one click, as well as their respective mockups at the same time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to easily create one design and the best types of designs that work with this, as well as how to go ahead and create all of the different sizes and their mockups. So to start out, I am just over in Kittl and I'm going to click on New Project up here at the top. And for this, you want to have your canvas set in inches and it be set to 12 by 12 inches. I'm also going to change this to 300 DPI and then click Create. So I know that I want to do some type of Christmas pattern, so I'm going to use Kittl's AI generator, which is this little star button down here. It's called Image Generator. I'm clicking on this, and up here is where I will go ahead and enter my prompt. And down here in Pattern Styles, I'm going to choose the type of style that I think I want. So I'm going to click on Wallpaper. Once I actually get the prompt in here, click on Wallpaper and then click Generate Image. And I actually think this is pretty cute, but I'm going to go ahead and try a few different styles to see if there's any other ones that I might like. So I'm going to generate it in the artistic style and see what that gives us. Going back to the types of styles that generally work with this is you want to create a design where your text or your subject is centered in the image. So something like this would work, or this, you just want to, this might actually be cut off. You don't want something that the design is on one side and then has a different design on the other side, just because part of it will get cut off. So patterns generally work the best with this, though this would probably work. I would move this text down quite a bit, or something like this would work. So I'll show you a few different examples of what I've done with it. But patterns or designs like this where you have one central focus subject seems to work the best. So this is the one with the artistic, and I don't like it as much as the first. I'm going to go ahead and try one more and then call it good. I'm going to use painted and see what that gives me. So that created a much more in focus one, though it does still look painted.
So I really think that I like the wallpaper version the best. So I'm going to remove these ones, and then I'm just going to stretch this out so it fits the entire canvas. And once I've done this, I will click on this export button and click download design. Make sure that it's still 12 by 12 inches and 300 dpi, and then I will just click the optimize quality and click PNG, and this will download the design. So now that I have this downloaded, I am moving over to Photoshop, and I'm just going to open up the file, and I will have the link to this included in the description below, but it's super simple to use. You'll just double click that to open up the file. Because I've already added my brand color as well as my logo, it will look different when you open it up the first time. Though it's really easy to change this, you'll just set it up once and save it. And you can edit this by clicking on the layers panel over here. If you don't have this layers panel open, you'll just click on a window up here and click on layers. So to edit your brand color border or add an image back here instead, you will click on the little caret menu opener thing next to edit mockup branding Etsy, and that will open up those layers. You can then double click on the one for your color and then click on color. I did know my specific color code, so I just copied it there, or you can color pick it within here and then click OK. The next step is to add in your logo if you'd like to, so you can just drag and drop in a PNG file of that, and then just make sure that your logo is on top of the logo so that it is displayed across all of the different mockups, and then you'll just hit save and close this layer. So that is not the 2 steps or 2 clicks I was talking about. You'll just need to do that first in the beginning, and then next you'll go ahead and add your design and then click the export button. So the top layer here says add your design here. I'm just going to double click this. I did already have an older design that I was playing around with in here, which I do plan on trying to convert as many of my original designs to this size to see if they can be used again on different design types. But what you're going to want to do is drag in your design here. So I've just added that here and then saved that or placed that. It will give you that error message if you have another design in here. So I will just drag this down into the trash can here and then place that again. That is saving, and you can see that up here. And then it is safe to go ahead and close this window. And as you can see, it has mocked it up here on the Tumblr. So now it is time to export all of your different design files for the different substrates and their prospective mockups. So to do that, you'll just scroll down here to the first one, which is Tumblr, and I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to hold down Shift and scroll all the way down to the bottom mockup, which is Keychain Mockup. And what that does is it highlights all of the design files to be created as well as their mockups. And now I'm just going to move up here to the little hamburger menu button and click that. You'll want to click on Quick Export as PNG. And that is going to download all of these at once into a folder, their designs along with their mockups. So that did take about 30 to 40 seconds, and you can see that I have the folder here. So I'm just going to double click this to open everything up. And as you can see, you have your mockup, you have a square mockup for Etsy, you have a more rectangular one that can be used on things like Creative Fabrica or Creative Market, and then you have the actual design. So I didn't actually change the logo on this, but I'm just going to arrow through these so you can see how they all look. And you can also change this wood background within the layers panel if you wanted to under the branding tab. So it doesn't have to be that one if you don't want it to be. And so I'll just go ahead and show you another one that I did earlier with one of my older designs, just to show you how they all looked. I'm just going to click on the add design here and open up that smart object layer again, and then drag in something else to see what it looks like. This is one of my older designs that I just converted to a square image. I'm going to place that and move the other one to the trash. So now that I've added that, I will just click on the Tumblr button over here, hold down Shift and scroll to the bottom. Click the little hamburger menu item right here, and then click Quick Export as PNG. So now I have one of my older designs opened up here, and I will just quickly arrow through this so you can see what it looks like with a subject on top of a pattern, or if this were text here, it would still work out really nicely. And I really think that I am going to get extremely good use out of this, just because I'm asked so many times to create some of my designs on different sizes, and it's very time consuming to go back and edit them. I actually like the way that the shirt one worked out on this one with the distressed edges, but I think that I'll get the most use out of the coffee mug full wrap design, because this is the one where I'm constantly asked for. So it does mirror it for you and create the full wrap effect. I didn't have my design stretched out completely, so I do see a small line. So just make sure that you fill that out within, well, actually it's showing there. So you may want to make sure that your pattern is seamless like this, so that it will meet up in the center, or use a pattern that is the full wrap so you don't have to worry about this type of line, or even use one that does not have a border, such as one with a white or transparent background. So I will be doing a lot of experimenting to see if these sell better as like a themed bundle, where everything would be related to this cow. So sell this as a Highland cow floral bundle with all of the different sizes and mock-ups, or even bulk mock-up them in ones like this. So this is like a Christmas wrap one, so I would put in a bunch of previous Christmas Tumblr designs and convert them all to mug wraps, but I'm not sure which one I'll be doing, but hopefully experimenting with both. This does seem to be selling quite well, and it does have quite a higher price point, so that is something to really look at when you're conducting your research. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you all in the next video.